Escape the Cape, better see you at the Slide Jam. Make it to the bottom, feeling pretty fly, man. You know I love it when you're all chilling here with us, and we be playing music and you all get to be hearing us.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Virtual Slidejam podcast, y'all. Today we've got a very special guest. We got the wizard himself, the Puerto Rican shred legend, the slider who does all the spins and all the tech tricks. You know him as one of the best sliders in the world. Jankiel Carranza is with us.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me set the record straight. How do you pronounce your name?
Jankiel Carranza.
Jankiel. Okay.
Sí,
Really? Jankiel?
Yeah.
Not Jankiel?
No, Jankiel.
Interesting. Okay. Because out of respect out of, the Spanish language, I thought it was pronounced Jankiel, or maybe like a Jankiel, because certain dialects pronounce it like a Y.
Yeah, they pronounce it like a Y, but it's Jankiel.
Okay, cool. All right.
Good to finally get that straight and know I haven't been butchering it this whole time.
How you guys been saying it?
For years, I thought it was Jankiel, to be honest, dude.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I tried to be respectful. I honestly thought that's how it was pronounced.
No, but it's Jankiel.
Okay. My mistake, dude.
I think Kurt had it right from the start, so I was just following Kurt's lead.
Well, yeah, I've said it a couple different ways, but when I went to Puerto Rico, I heard people saying Jankiel.
Yeah, Jankiel. Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So Jankiel, you've been kind of on the map probably just as long as anybody else who's been on the map in the longboard world. Like, I'm assuming you started skating downhill longboarding in 2011, 2012?
It was 2011. 2011. Yeah.
Okay,
that
cool.
Was my first. That's when I got my first longboard. 2011.
Sick.
I started skating when I was 7 years old. 6, 7 years old. That's when I was starting. That was my first skateboard.
And what about surfing? I know surfing's big over there in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, surfing. Well, maybe 2010. I started bodyboarding, and then I went to university, so I couldn't juggle skate and surf at the same time. So I choose skate.
Wow.
And I took a break of surfing, and when I got out of university, I got to surfing again. So at the time, yeah.
The waves aren't going anywhere.
Yeah, the waves aren't going anywhere.
How is your university campus for downhill skating?
Well, it's in the city, so it's pretty flat.
Okay.
So I used to do when I had the time, I had free time, but I used to do street skate. Close to my university, there was a town that's called Rio Piedras, which had a little skate park. So when I had free time, I used to go over there, pushing from the university to the skate park. I skated over there maybe for an hour or two. I went back. I went to the gym. I had a shower. And I just went to class.
Nice.
Yeah, we definitely noticed that your style hits on a lot of street skate tricks and street skate style. So I was kind of wondering, what came first, the downhill sliding or the street tech?
Maybe both at the same time, because when I had my first longboard, I already had a skateboard. So in my skateboard, I used to put slide wheels. So I used to do both at the same time. I used to mess around with the skateboard doing tech slides, because it was easier to learn slides in a smaller board. And I used to transition it to a big board. So yeah.
All right, so that's your secret right there.
And I used to put longboard grip tape, vicious grip tape on skateboard.
Ooh.
It was pretty gnarly. Yeah.
Are we talking longboarding at its height, putting arcade keys on a street board, or are you running indies?
It was like a skateboard with indies, but with a big riser.
Oof.
Or you can't have wheel bite on the board because it had bigger wheels.
Well, to be fair, some of the best skaters we've had on the podcast say they started out on a street deck with massive risers and big soft wheels.
Yeah.
So it's like you're in good company on that one. What caught you on longboarding? Like, where did you kind of figure out it was a thing?
Well, I started in high school. Like I was in 11th grade, and there was like a big boom like of longboard in my high school. They used to bring it like to the school and stuff. They used to skate like in lunchtime. And then when the hype was going down, that's when I got my first longboard. So when I got my first longboard, everybody stopped skating at the school. They were just cruising and stuff. They didn't do like, downhill skateboarding. It was just like cruise.
Can relate.
So I used to like skate on my own. At my parents' house, I had a hill in front.
Oh,
so I used to practice right there. So I used to practice there every day after school. So, and I started watching YouTube videos, and that's where I learned like the basic tricks. So it was like, like practicing mostly every day.
What was the first slide you learned?
Heel slide. I don't remember that much. Maybe heel slide or heel slide puck down or Coleman. It's just like, the basic tricks that everybody starts with.
Right. And who were you watching? Like, who was your YouTube inspo?
Really, I was seeing a lot of videos. I really don't have like a name or something I can, like say. I was
talking like O-Tang, original, loaded.
O-Tang, or original, loaded, Sector 9, all those like videos from the past.
And what led you to like do soft wheel rather than hard wheel for like downhill sliding? Or did you do both?
I used to do both. You mean like tech slide?
Yeah.
I really like I practiced tech slide, but I didn't like the feeling. It was like the wheel with the asphalt. And I liked it more. It's like better with the, the longboard with the softer wheel. So, and over here in Puerto Rico, they don't practice that much tech slide.
Okay.
One or two people. So
Really?
the scene of tech slide, the scene of tech slide over here is not that big.
It's mostly like downhill.
Yeah, it's mostly downhill.
Okay.
Soft wheels. Yeah.
Yeah, do you do downhill racing as well, or you just mainly?
I used to. My, like the most I do is like downhill slide. So, sliding. But downhill, I used to do it at first, like the first maybe like 5 years. But then I got a little like thing of, accidents and stuff. I didn't want to fall. So, yeah. So I took the safe side and just kept sliding. I practice it, but I know my limit. I don't like overdo it. Yeah.
Yes, I heard you did like really well at the Pirate Slidejam, or it might have won that. I think.
Yeah,
I heard. Congrats, that's awesome.
Hard. Yeah, thanks.
Pulling out backside 360s on the ramp. I think I saw.
Yeah, I did in the last heat. Because
nice.
The first heat, I was like keeping it like locked in, just doing like a simple early grab. And the final heat, I had to step it up a little bit more, so I went for the 360.
Hell yeah!
I almost fell on it. I don't know if you remember that. I almost I just like when I went down, when I landed it.
Baker maker.
I had my weight on the tail.
Full commitment, the final.
Yeah, I put my weight to the front and just kept going.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. And so do you practice a lot? So you you have that trick on lock. So for the finals, you're kind of saving it.
Yeah. I always practice that trick at the skate park.
Nice.
So every time I go to the skate park, I always practice that trick like at least once.
Off what, like a wedge or like flying out?
It's like a kicker. It's like a little kicker. It's at the skate park. So I practice it in the short board. I don't practice it in the long board. But to have that like that muscle memory, I always practice it at least once every time I go to the skate park.
Yeah, that's a gnarly trick. Not many people have that.
It's very scary because first I practice it like a 180, and then it will take me a few tries to do like a 360. And then once I do it once, I'll have it locked in.
Oh yeah, here's the slide, Jim. This might have it in the video, but this is the Slide Jam. It's actually, this whole thing is just kind of everything all mix and mash together. Oh yeah, there you go. He's trying for it.
From who's that video? That's Jose Aparicio.
Oh yeah, Jose rips, dude.
Yeah, Jose rips a lot.
I love the vibe at this event though. Like, I know it wasn't like the biggest turnout, but everyone who came out was just like so stoked to be there.
It was bigger than last year. It was like a lot more people.
Wasn't it?
A lot more people.
Wasn't it like kind of like almost on par with how it used to be, like in the last couple of years of Oaxaca? I know the spectators was like definitely not what it used to be, but
yeah,
like
the spectators, it was pretty gnarly. Like before, it was like a lot of people just came down from all over the island. It was from the writer's perspective. I think it's almost there, maybe a little bit more, but maybe like this year, how much people there were there? Like 200 people. 200 riders, something like that.
It was up there, yeah.
Event.
I would say like probably like 150, maybe.
Yeah. So maybe double. It used to be like past years. Something like that.
Yeah. Have you gone to it every year since you like started longboarding?
Yeah. When I started, I've gone. Like the first 2 years, I went to see, and like the third year, I started competing.
In the downhill race and the slide jam?
No, only the slide jam. I never competed. That's pretty gnarly, yeah.
It's so gnarly.
In that corner.
So when you're doing the slide jam and like not competing in those 2 years, were you still skating like, or are you just like
I was
taking
practicing.
notes? Okay.
Yeah, I was practicing and stuff. Yeah, I was taking notes. I was seeing like how was the downhill scene in Puerto Rico. So it was pretty cool to witnessing that, and that was like one of the first events of downhill skateboarding that I've seen. Like seeing all those people there and stuff, it motivated to keep going.
Yeah. So when you went to Pirates, was that kind of like did that kind of open up the whole idea of like a broader community to you, or did you have any other events before that might have expanded your community and your personal life?
What do you mean? Like Pirates now or what?
No. So like back in the day when you were getting into like skating and going out and practicing, like what were the events that kind of like got you hooked up with the Puerto Rican community at large? Like, was it Oaxaca or was there something else?
Yeah, it was Oaxaca, the YouTube videos I see of events in the States. That's what motivated me to keep going and keep progressing in downhill skateboarding and freeride.
And did you have a lot of people around you who were also kind of doing the same thing as you, like also pushing it and wanting to progress?
No. I have people like maybe like they had their longboard and just like cruised around, but not like doing slides. Like I have to like go to events, meet people to be able to see that community of sliding. So I really like learn on my own.
Really?
Skating, yeah.
So when you went to Oaxaca, did you have any friends who were also into sliding, or did you meet a bunch of friends there who were into sliding?
No. But at that time, I didn't know nobody.
Okay.
Really?
He was a silent assassin.
Yeah.
Solo rider.
I was in the sideline.
How'd you do that first year you competed?
It was at night because the event extended. It got delayed, and I believe it rained.
Oh.
So yeah, it was pretty nasty.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
For the first time, it was pretty gnarly.
Not a great showing, yeah.
No. Well, it was a pretty good experience.
Yeah. Get those like jitters out of like being at a big event.
Yeah,
for sure.
Packed. It was packed. It was like a lot of people, like a lot.
Were you intimidated by the vibe?
Maybe at first, But once you like go down like 2 or 3 times down the hill and just like you're just having fun skating, and you really don't see the people because you're going pretty fast. You know, you can't just make eye contact to the people.
Totally.
You're just passing by. So.
Yeah, because looking at those early videos of Oaxaca where there's like people stacked up on top of the cemetery fence and like just so many people, I would be like, dude, I would be having a panic attack if I was there, dude. Like, I'd be freaking out. But once you start skating, it probably gets a little easier, I imagine.
Yeah, you got loosen up.
So you said you learned by yourself and you were inspired by like YouTube videos and stuff. Yeah. Like, was there ever like a rival that you made that you wanted to like help push you, or did you find like a person at Oaxaca that you were kind of like, all right, you and me need to like skate together and push it, even if it was just like at an event?
Really, no. I used to skate like I started skating like with the people that live close to the city, like where I live, close by. And we used to like, we progressed together. So we all started mostly maybe at the same time. And then I started skating. I don't know if you remember Alejandro Serrano. He used to ride for Original and Subject Cruz. And we used to practice together. And then we were like the people like winning the slide jams. And sometimes he won. Sometimes I won, so it was like rivalry between us.
Yeah, I've got a video pulled up here. Maybe they're in this video. Let me see.
It's always good to have a nemesis to push you.
Oh yeah.
No, that's my video.
Yeah, so here you're kind of skating a little bit of both, like the double kick and a little bit of. And then, like, a little bit later on in the video, you're skating, like, a little bit longer board. Like,
yeah, it's the Arbiter 36.
Yeah, so was there, like, a period of time where you were skating, like, a long board? Or was it always just kind of like a shorter street-style kind of board for you? Like, tell us about, like, the eras of sliding for you in terms of, like, what you were riding. Because here, you're riding a pretty long board, I would say.
Yeah.
And nowadays, and from the videos I've seen of you, you're always riding like a double kick or like a single kick, shorter board.
Yeah, I started off with a Sector 9 board. I don't remember the name of the board, but it was like a drop-through deck.
Damn, bro.
It was like 40 inches long.
Did it have micro drop on it?
Yeah, I had a little bit of micro drop.
Oh, okay.
And then that was my first longboard. And then the second year, I got land yachts. I think it was like a top speed or drop speed. I remember it was a whiteboard. It's one of those. And I just kept sliding. I just kept practicing at that board. And then my third board was the Arbiter 36, which is the one that you see there.
Did it unlock your skill a little bit, or did you kind of already have these tricks down on the land yachts board?
No, I progressed a lot with the Arbiter 36.
Yeah, this is nuts. You're looking like you're doing some of the same tricks you were doing in your Virtual Slidejam entry back then.
Yeah. Even the spot. I recognize that spot. Yeah, wow. You had these tricks unlocked from the beginning. When did you get sponsored by Original? How did that happen?
Well, it's been a long time. It was when Will Stefan was team manager.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just say like 8 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wait, by the time you joined the team, Jankiel, was Sean Colvin back the team manager? Or was it someone else?
I was talking with Sean.
Okay, so Sean was a team manager.
I started talking with Sean, but I was in the team when Will Stefan was there. Like officially. Gotcha.
Yeah. Did you meet him at?
Well, when I started like in the team, well, I didn't know him in person, but I met him in one of the Central Mass that I went.
Got you. Yeah. He was definitely out there.
Yeah.
Dude, he is he's also got roots in like park skating and street skating. So
yeah, I've seen his brand.
Definitely
It's
does.
pretty sick.
dude, this guy rips. This is one of your homies.
That's Alejandro. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Alejandro Serrano.
This is very
He used to do like more tech slide stuff.
Nice.
yeah, wow. He's got some really good street skate longboarding skills here.
Yeah.
Got that ankle brace on. You can tell he puts in the work.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah, so
funny,
It's
dude.
pretty gnarly.
Was getting sponsored like one of your goals, or were you just having fun and it just kind of happened, or like what were your goals back then?
Yeah, you can say it was one of my goals. I was like looking for sponsors over here in Puerto Rico, like in skate shops. Also hitting up brands in the States. So yeah.
Did you want to travel? Was that like part of why you were reaching out to like get to events and stuff? Like, I'm sure you might have had some events or some people that you wanted to go skate with that were like, oh, I want to do that.
At the time, no, because I was focusing more on university and studying and stuff.
Wow.
So I didn't have the time, like, to travel. I started traveling now when I got out of university. Also, when my wife got out of college, she has a doctor's degree, so we waited and traveling.
Oh yeah. So you guys are putting in some time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's dive in a little bit here to how you got so damn good at skating. I think a lot of the things we used to see inspire us to like think that freeriding has been like really good prior to what it is now because of just how people skated. And I think you might have some of those like remnants of those styles that people are talking about that existed back then, but you took it to like the next level. Like you were going off jump ramps, you were doing like fast switch stuff, you were doing tech slides. Like, can you explain like your trajectory and like what kind of pinned your interests on those types of skating? Like, yeah. What inspired you to like kind of go on that route of like the tricks you learned and all that jazz?
Most of the like hard tricks that I did them by mistake.
Really?
Let's just say like I'm doing like a 360 blunt slide. So, and suddenly I do like a little bit more strength on the slide. And I overdid it and I did a 540, but I didn't landed it, but it felt right. So I'm like, oh, I can do this. So I just kept practicing it, doing a little more strength until I got locked in. So most of the tricks that I do that's pretty technical, it happens like that.
Do you feel like do you put in like, how much time do you usually put in on like mastering one of those tricks?
It could be like a full hour.
So from concept to landing it, it takes you an hour?
In total, yeah. Remember, I skate like for 30 minutes. So if you add it up, like another day, well, it could add up to an hour.
Okay, so just walk me through this. Like when you skate and you try these tricks or you have the ideas, do you try to take it like one step at a time or one body movement at a time? Do you go home and kind of think about it like, okay, what do I need to do? Do you practice it at home like on a carpet?
I think about a lot with the weight distribution in my feet and to the board. So I do the trick. I don't feel it right. So I move, let's just say my front foot to the front a little bit more. I do it again. Okay, I didn't feel right. So let me put a little bit more back. I take a little bit more weight off and I just try and error until I see the secret formula and just have it locked in every time. Once I got it, through.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds very like unique that you can figure out what part of your body or where weight can go, and like figure out what needs to change. Like instead of just being like, "Oh, that sucked. I have no idea." You can
It's
actually
like
the
360 early grab. I have a secret spot that I can land it like most of the times. You see, saw me in the pirate downhill that I've landed it like
well,
times that.
First off, no fear. Second, whip the shit out of it. What's your secret? Tell us what your secret is, so we can learn it. The more people need to know how to do 360 early grabs off jumps.
So I put my back feet back in the tail, all the way back. I put my front feet behind the truck. So, and when I go up to the ramp, when I see like my front trucks are already like out of the ramp, that's where I start turning. And I have all my weight on my tail. So it's like pivots.
Okay, so you're doing like a pivot, a kick turn off of the ramp.
Yeah. I showed you. I sent you the video of me doing the 360 and the pirate downhill on Instagram. It's a slow mo, and you can see like I went to the back when I landed. I went like to the back because I didn't put my weight to the front. So maybe right there you can see it like in detail like what I did.
Have you done any front side 360?
No, that's the only thing that I do. I just do like that.
Hey,
that's a boneless.
Oh yeah.
Boneless.
Props for the boneless though. That's proper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Get that knee up there, dude. All right, where is this?
This is the last one that
watch out! We'll get into that later.
How'd you do at Senmass when you competed? Did you make it to the finals?
Every time?
The first year, no.
No?
Second year, no. Yeah, the first year, no. The second year, I don't remember if I went to the finals.
What year was this too?
It was, I don't remember the year, but it was Central Mass 8.
Okay. Towards the
9,
end.
and then the Central Mass 10, I came in second place.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
Who got first?
Oh, man, I don't remember the name.
Tom Leary. 30 mile an hour.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, the toe size. The toe size I used to do, man, it's pretty sick. Very fast.
Nice. Yeah, that's probably like the biggest event, one of the biggest slide jam events because you get a lot of talent there from all over. So,
that was definitely where everybody threw down all their cards on the table.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta pull it up.
That's
here.
a 360. You can see my weight when I landed it. It's all the way in the back.
Oh yeah,
there it is.
So I forgot to put my weight to the front.
That's one of the smoothest 360s.
The 270.
Yeah, it must be hard to move your foot when you've got your knee jammed up in your chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's like a waist high kicker too.
Yeah.
Oh, they were big.
Yeah, those are big dogs.
They were getting into some dumb shit, trying to put them to be gaps, like aerial gaps and shit.
I didn't like that, man, because we can't do big airs with that there.
Like,
with
bro,
the other ramps.
You're talking like Cathlamet at its peak, and you want us to do it off the couch? Hell no.
No. Man.
Yeah.
Somebody was gonna get injured if that was there.
Exactly. Like the incentive needs to be like $5,000 for that.
Yeah.
Okay, I got another question for you about your trick selection.
Yeah.
What inspires it? Like, do you watch street skating videos? Do you watch other downhill skaters do them? Or do you just kind of start spinning all over the place and start lifting your truck up and stuff like that? Like, how do you kind of, I'm guessing it has something to do with the fact that you've rode kicktail boards for the longest time now.
Yeah, and another person that's inspired me in doing those tricks is Arthur Jobs.
Ooh, Arthur from Brazil?
Yeah, from Brazil. Yeah, he has some gnarly tricks that, most of the tricks I do, It's from him.
Really?
Is he a slider?
Watching his
He's
video.
mostly like a big stand-up slider.
No, he's a big stand-up slider.
Stuff in the mix.
Yeah.
Other job, he also used to ride for Original back in the day.
Yeah, he used to ride for Original and for Powell Peralta.
Really?
I think.
I got to look up this guy.
Yeah, no, you're really good. He got some game.
Yeah.
What video should I watch?
Any of his original?
Any of the videos.
Yeah, any of the videos that he put out for Original Skateboards back in the day.
Yeah, did you ever have any cool projects with Original that were like cool opportunities? Video project or?
The moment, no. I just keep doing my videos on my Instagram.
Yeah. Just kind of doing your thing. Do you still ride for them today?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's been 8 years, 8+.
Yeah, 8+ years.
That's epic.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like the kind of trend of people who are sponsored being more like content creators versus like talented skaters these days? Like, how do you feel about that whole thing? And has it been have you personally had to do any kind of like adjusting to deal with it?
I really do my own thing. I'm not that focused on other people. Everybody has their own style of skating, so just let them be, right?
Yeah, for sure. And you don't get badgered by companies to like, put out the reels and like all that TikTok crap.
Oh no, I just do it because I like do content.
Yeah, you do the whole shorts and stuff.
Oh, on YouTube.
Yeah, would you rather do?
I started doing it, but it was like too much work. I had like more traffic on Instagram, so I just kept with that.
Can't relate.
Yeah.
How do you feel about full length parts like these days? Like, I would say like minus the Virtual Slidejam that you just did. Like, I haven't really seen like a full length part. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you do a lot more shorts and stuff, like just quick lines and jazz like that.
Yeah.
Would you like to make a full length part, or are you kind of like content with making lines?
I would like to do a full length part, but it would take me a long time to do one.
For sure.
The amount of time that I have to skate, well, it's better for me to do like a 15-second video than doing like a 10-minute video. It's going to take, at least for me, a long time.
Right. Well, I think your style of skating does work for that 15-second thing, because you're doing like 6 tricks in 15 seconds. So
yeah,
at least there's that.
Plus, it's like, what? How do you do that? What was that trick? Because it's like a combination of like 5 tricks in one. So
it makes people want to watch it over and over again.
Yeah.
But no, we would love to see. I guess what we're trying to say is we would love to see you do a full part.
Yeah, I would like to do it too. I've been thinking about it, but I have to get like a person that but a good filmer.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's always a struggle.
And personally, I don't know how to edit a video. I can edit photos, but editing a video is not like my best.
Call up Original and be like, "Hey guys, got this idea. Send a filmer."
Jankiel, I'll film and edit for you, dude. Yeah. I can do both. Let's go to San Francisco and we'll fucking rip one out. It'll be sick.
That'll be cool.
All right, let's move on to. Well, actually, I just want to talk one more point here for the trick selection thing. Do you feel like your grind set for learning tricks and like mastering tricks has changed over the years, or do you feel like it's kind of like just become more refined?
Cleaner. I'm doing like a lot of my tricks more cleaner than I used to. Focusing in like to be a clean, like smooth trick. Like perfecting it, because every session that I do, I usually practice the tricks that I know how to do at least once to have that muscle memory, like, always there.
Yeah. Talk us through like a regular session for you. Like from start to finish?
Well, I start off doing maybe simple heel side, toe side. Then I do a 360 from all directions. Then I start go up again, do the same thing, but mix it up with a big spin in between. And then when I feel I have my heels heated up, I start doing blunt slides. And then I start doing my mid session, like the technical tricks, the 540 blunt slides, or something like that. And all that in maybe like half an hour to an hour. I just go up and up and
then
down
what?
the hill nonstop. I just go home.
after you go through your like progression, which is awesome. Love hearing that. Like, are you trying new stuff? Or are you just kind of flowing? Then you're like, okay, I can do everything now. Let me like try to put it together. And
no, I just stick to what I know to do right now. And if I mistake, I see a trick that maybe it's possible for me to do, I'll do it.
What
but
trick feels
you're
best?
just going out there, going through the progression, then you're like, done.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, hey, if I had your trick list, I mean, I'd be stoked on that too.
Sometimes I forget like the amount of tricks that I do. Sometimes I forget like I can do that trick. So yeah.
That's funny, man.
What's
What were you gonna say, J-Lo? I'm sorry.
I mean, sometimes that happens. Like, especially like when you look back at your old videos, Jankiel, do you like see an old video and you realize, oh wait, I can do that trick? Totally forgot about it.
Yeah,
Does it
it
happen
happened to me. Yeah,
exactly.
I just do it. I have to practice it maybe like 1 or 2 times until I get it again. So yeah.
What trick feels the best for you? Like, what's the most like, oh, that felt good trick?
Right now, that feels pretty good. The 540 blunt slides.
Hell yeah.
It feels pretty awesome when I landed it and just first I have my I do the pressures on my feet and then I move my like my body. I don't know if you've seen the videos of me doing the slide. Like first
You're starting out switch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you get around the 540? Like the 360 I get, but then like that extra 180 is like scary.
Yeah.
Snake
I don't know how to explain it, but it's like body. It's like the momentum that I get that I can just do the next turn, the next 180. So
full commitment for
do you keep your knees like bent the whole way through to like keep generating power, or do you kind of just like let the momentum carry you?
I just let the momentum carry me.
That's crazy, dude.
I just follow my feet.
Okay.
Sometimes I just follow my feet because sometimes my feet stand straight and then I move my body.
Do you have like a certain part of your body that you're trying to like direct to stay in line with your feet, or is it like kind of just like whatever you feel?
I think it's like whatever I feel.
Wow.
I really can't explain it that much. Yeah.
Yeah. It almost sounds like you're just kind of like you're searching for a feeling.
Yeah, I'm just going with the flow. It just feels right.
Hell yeah, bro. That's insane. I'm very envious. I want to learn all the tricks you can do. Okay, let's jump into the real business. We're gonna talk about gear because I know you got some good intel. Okay, first question: what shoes do you rock? What shoes are best for Jankiel?
Right now, at the moment, this guy. It's New Balance. It's the Jamie. What's the skater's name? Jamie Floyd. Yeah, his shoes, his signature shoes.
Yeah, you like those?
Now, it's my second, third pair, and it's the most that's lasted me 6 months.
Cool.
Nice.
So,
do you go for more board feel or like robustness when it comes to your shoe selection?
It's what's lasts the most.
Which one lasts the longest? Okay.
Yeah, which one lasts the longest? Yeah.
That's pretty much across the board for most downhill skaters, I'd say.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It has good grip. Also, it has good grip.
It does.
And it doesn't make that hole on the side if you do ollies. Right.
You're not putting brake soles on your shoes.
No. I like the board feel.
Yeah. Feel that. Okay. What about G-forms? You're always rocking G-forms, it seems like.
I rock G-forms only when I do freeride. But when I do downhill, I use the TSG, the knee pads. Yeah.
So do they work, or do you just kind of wear them for like confidence?
They work. They work a lot.
I crashed in them once, and I was
they don't. No,
never.
You can't. If you fall once or twice, they don't work anymore.
Right. I guess
so you can't fall that much.
I guess if you kick your board up into your knee, it might help.
Yeah, it helps. But I've fallen like pretty hard the G form. It's like one touch to the ground, and then I just put like the pucks, and they will stand like pretty good.
Yeah, I still have mine. I think it's just like the type of like rider you are. Like, I'm more of like when I fall, it was more of an impact. So that like the G forms were perfect. Where like I'm not like sliding and shredding them up quickly. Where you kind of need the hard knee pads for that.
Yeah, they last me like a year and a half. The G forms.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm more of a fall and road rash the fuck out of myself kind of skate. All right, next question. So the way you skate, it emulates a certain feel that you and your board are like one and the same. So like, have you ever messed with like setups and wheelbases and concaves, or have you kind of always tried to stick to like one setting on your board?
I'll stick with one setting. Like I've been first, like the longest setup that I've had, like it was like the Arbiter 36. No, Arbiter 36. I stuck with that for a few years. Maybe it was like 3 to 4 to 5 years. And then I moved to the KT. And I was with the KT with the 180 millimeter Aero trucks with the same wheelbase for like 5 years more. And then recently, like 3 years ago, I switched to the 154 millimeters K4 Aero K4. So I always keep with the same setup. I'm not like changing setups that much. The most maybe that I change is wheels. That's it. But my setup, trucks, and board, always the same.
So you're gonna keep riding the KT and not switch to the DK anytime soon?
No, I'll stick with the KT.
Why do you like the KT? Like, what is it about that shape?
It's all around board. Like you have the kicktail. It looks like a downhill board. It has the wheelbase options. If somebody's like messing out with the wheelbase, and it's a very solid board. And at least for me, I don't like a lot of concave, and that board doesn't have that much concave. So
how much nose you rocking on that thing?
It's pretty long. Yeah, it's pretty long. Maybe like 4 to 5 inches.
You ever do nose grab tricks?
Maybe I've tried like blunt slide, like a toe side blunt slide, nose grab, but not that much.
Yeah, I've seen you do some tricks where you're like grabbing the board and sliding on the tail. So I wonder, have you ever ridden those like add-on grips that people put on their board sometimes, like on their nose, so you can like grab it?
No.
Okay.
I put grip tape on like the early grab, like my hand when I do early grab. I put grip tape on the side of the board where it can't slip out.
Okay. Do you rock those original implants that they make?
No.
Okay. Those are kind of interesting. Those are ahead of their game for sure.
Yeah, the RDVX.
Yeah. Good times. All right. So you said you rock K4s. Like, what were you riding before K4s? And
Ray trucks.
Ray?
Hell yeah.
They're very heavy trucks.
Cheapest precision trucks in the market.
Yeah, I rode that like for 2 years because I had like the first race trucks, and then when they came out the light, I just bought the hanger. So I just switched out the hanger. So I rode
what made
those
you
for another year.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, those.
Familiar?
Yeah, it's not mine. Yeah.
Were those your first? Were those your first set of precisions?
Yeah.
Nice. From what I can tell, a lot of people in Puerto Rico are rocking the precisions.
Yeah, everybody over here has precisions.
It's insane.
Everybody. Yeah.
It's insane, but it's good. You know, like what made you choose K4s out of all the precisions on the market? Like, what inspired that choice? Because I have those trucks too, and they are a game changer for free riding for sure.
Most of the people over here at that time that I got the K4s, they were using K4s and they were using our trucks.
Okay.
So, and they're riding good. You know, they're very solid. All the people I was winning downhill used to ride Aero trucks, so I just went for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good way to do it. What are the winners riding? Ride that. All right, couple more questions here. Have there always been slidey wheels like snakes for your style? Like, what were you riding before Powell Peralta?
Sector 9, wheel made butterballs. I was riding maybe Cloud Ride wheels, Rad Advantage wheels, ABEC 11. I used to like the free rides, the ABEC 11 free rides.
Oh, yeah.
82As, 78A, any kind of wheels. I was riding that I got my hands with, you know.
When the snakes came out in that formula, like, was that like, oh, I can do every trick I've ever wanted to, or were you already kind of doing that stuff before then?
I was doing that because I also used to ride blood orange wheels. It's pretty grippier wheel.
Yeah.
I used to do all my tricks there.
Wow.
So yeah, there was a time that it was like 2 years I was only riding blood orange wheels.
Oh wow.
Yeah, those are hard to kick out. I could see that being a challenge to do a lot of the tricks you do on those wheels for sure.
Yeah. So I've ridden like a lot of wheels. You know, I have a box full of cord wheels. My
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah,
full of cord wheels. The green one is my favorite.
The green
the
green snake or the green pros?
What do you mean the pro? The Primos.
Okay, because I think the Byrons and the Kevins, the pro wheels are green now.
Okay, I've tried the snakes and the Primos.
Interesting. I wonder what you think of the Byrons, because they're amazing.
The Byrons, I've used them, but I've used them more like for downhill.
Yeah.
For Oaxaca Lake, that's why I use the Byrons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those are a little bit more on the grippy side. So
yeah.
But you'd be using like the SSF formula.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so let's get into talking about your event run. I'm sure, you know, at a certain point, anyone who's anybody seeing you show up at an event and throwing down the way you do, like that must have been a game changer. Like, what was like your first event when you were like at the point where you were landing all your tricks, had everything kind of like unlocked that you wanted to get? Like, what year was that? And like, where did you kind of burst onto the scene? Can you remember?
My first event, thinking now, I think it wasn't Oaxaca. It was one here in Puerto Rico, in Rio Grande, which is called Colinas, next to the Junque, close to the Junque. It was that one or one from Oaxaca Lake. It was one of those two. And it was like 2 years after I started longboarding. And I believe that I didn't came podium, but the second event that I went to, I came podium. Came like third place.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who got do you remember who got first?
No, I don't remember who got first.
What kind of tricks were they doing? Do you remember that? Like, what were you up against?
It wasn't that technical. It was more speed.
I gotcha.
It was more heel side, toe side, and switch, and big stand-ups. It wasn't that like like big spins or stuff like
man,
that.
it depends on the judge, bro.
Yeah.
It really does. Like,
It really does.
sometimes they just want to see fast riding.
Yeah. Back then, it was only like speed. It was like who could do the fastest switch toe or switch heel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a time.
Yeah.
And then tell us about your first podium and when you really figured out like, oh, you were really good at what you were doing.
Well, were you surprised? It's been a long time now. I don't even remember.
Was it in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, it was in Puerto Rico.
Nice.
Yeah, the only time that I've skated, like, that I've competed outside is in Central Mass. It's only those 3 times.
Right, but you've still got some of the biggest names in longboarding coming out to Puerto Rico for like Oaxaca.
Yeah.
So like what year, do you remember if you were here at the if you were at the Oaxaca Slide Jam for this event? Let me share the screen here. Because this is like all speed. These are like speed style maps here.
Yeah.
John Kruger.
That was the time that Chance Skull was there, right?
Yeah, Chance was there. Mike Benda was there.
He used to do like the big 360s, and I was like, oh damn, I want to do that one day.
Okay.
Wow, yeah, look at this crowd. Woo.
What year was this?
No, I don't remember, but I think that was like the first Oaxaca that I competed. I think that one was it. If they're still riding at the nighttime, but that's the first one I competed.
I think in this video it just shows the daytime shredding.
Yeah.
But there you go, boom.
Oh
yeah.
Whoa.
Dude, everyone has that moment. I feel like Chance Skull. They saw Chance Skull.
There's another year that he did it like a bigger 360.
Oh, bro, you should have seen him at Cat Lamet and Downhill Disco. He was doing like giant 360s. It was absolutely nuts. There's Ross. I didn't know Ross is at.
Oh, nice.
Oaxaca.
Good old Ross.
Rookery.
Yeah, he got the steez.
Yeah, but I think that was like my first Oaxaca downhill event that I competed.
Yeah, like this is like the shit back in the day. People were just like go mashing into toe side slides. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you see this and like, like he's like on Caliber, he's on Comet, he's got all the sponsors, he's getting paid. It's like, oh, that's how I have to skate, right?
True.
I used to skate with a board like that, maybe a little bit more shorter, but it was like my second board. It was kind of like
that one right there.
That shape, yeah.
That's a good dude. It's a good shape.
Yeah, most of them are skipping all the cool ramps, man.
I know, right? Where's the tech? Where's the tech, dude?
Yeah,
Brett though, like right here, like what you were teammates with Brett. What'd you think of his style? Because I mean, that 360 is so.
No, he was so smooth. I like his skating a lot because I've seen his videos. Man, he skates fast. He skates technical. Like
and powerful.
Yeah.
He's got like a very powerful but like smooth style. It's super sick.
Yeah.
Phew. Blast from the past.
No, right? All right, let's look up this the Central Mass video here. We got it on the screen here. So yeah, you guys went to Central Mass, and I don't know if this is like your first time there or what. But why did you guys decide to go to Central Mass of all the events?
Well, I went with all 3 years I went with Jose Aparicio. There he is. So we decided to go over there, and we used to get over there like one day earlier. So we used to like go around and explore and stuff with him and his mom, and then we used to go to the to the event. So we used to like shred it and stuff. But
there you go.
I think it was his mom that invited me like to go. And I just came along.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you're in university or post university at this point?
No, I was still in university.
Okay, cool. So you're like
I was
getting to see what is going on while you're in college.
Yeah.
It was a tough time to be in college, man. You know all the shit's going on, and you're like, I gotta go to school.
But I was in college and working. I was in college and working at the same time.
I can't imagine, dude. I can't imagine what life would have been like for you if you would have like moved up to where Original was at in the boom instead of going to school.
Yeah.
In another world.
But man, it was so sick, those events that time.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I don't even know if I would have like seen your skating if it wasn't for this trip, honestly, because I think this is where I was introduced to you. And yeah, man, Donnie Williams.
Yeah,
ripping.
Williams.
I got to stay with him in Malibu when I went out there. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So explain to us the vibe out here. Like, what was it?
It was very different compared to Puerto Rico, because at least like you can see here, like the skateboard scene and the downhill skateboarding scene, it's together.
Yeah.
When you're in Puerto Rico, it's a little bit divided. Like not that much like the skateboard scene mixed up with the downhill scene. So
this kid's ripping.
Seeing this like different type like of scenery, it was like mind blowing, because everybody was just having fun skating, like doing a little bit of everything.
Was this your first time out of Puerto Rico, like solo, like without your parents or anything?
No, because something, like a fun fact. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, you're American?
Yeah, but I moved to Puerto Rico when I was 10 years old.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn,
my mom is Puerto Rican and my dad's from Panama.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they met in Jacksonville, huh?
Yeah, they met in Jacksonville.
Okay, sick.
So I started skating over there in Jacksonville, but it was like I had my first skateboard like when I was like 7 years old.
Oh, God.
But I just do it in ollie. And when I get to Puerto Rico, that's when I progress a little bit more.
You must have had your mind blown with the hills in Puerto Rico after living in Florida.
Yeah, but it was like when I got to downhill skateboarding in 2011. That's when I noticed downhill skateboarding.
Okay, so when you were going out to this event, like, were you aware? Were you aware of who the big dogs were that you were going to be like competing against, or was it just kind of like whatever?
No. Like the top names, like Liam Morgan, people like that you see in videos. But the other people, well, just met them at the event.
Who stoked you out at this event? Like, whose skating were you really, really hyped on?
Well, everybody. Everybody's seeing a lot of people shredding hard,
Yeah, dude, this looks like so much fun.
Yeah.
That hill is insanely fast, dude.
You
gotta be ready to do your tricks at speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was nice pavement. It was
good pavement, yeah.
Yeah. It was the bad part was like going up.
Hey.
Did you meet J-Lo here, or were you guys just kind of like at the same event together?
Yeah, that was the first time we met. Central Mass.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think it was like the first year that I got there.
Oh, really?
The 8, yeah.
Nice.
So.
There's Bish.
Oh, no. So you got to see the mega ramp hucking shit too, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, dude. This is so sick. I love that rail, the kicker rail. Oh, yeah.
The rainbow rail.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. Boom. Eat some shit. Nice. Yeah, wow, dude. Anthony Kong was there too. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, this must have been the event of a lifetime as far as slide jams.
It really is, man. Like it's the whole weekend is just one big party.
Yeah, no, it's pretty sick.
There's Dax Brothers.
Bumden.
Nick and Mark. Oh, there's
Jared.
Lance Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Sick.
That's fast too. Good job, buddy.
Thanks.
Okay. Quick question. Jankiel, quick question. What do you think looks easier? Longboard freeride or like short Euro board freeriding?
Damn. I think longboard, but not that long. Maybe like a 36-inch board. Not a 40-inch. Maybe like in between 34.
That right there was
37-inch, but not that narrow of a board.
There you go, right there.
Donnie.
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 Did you win?
I filmed all those clips.
Wow, so you were winning and filming. Damn.
Dang.
Winning.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that clip should have been Sports Center top 10 easily. That was just too epic, especially when you saw it in the moment. You're like, holy cow, bring that back.
He's flowing.
We got it.
Everything's a feature. That was huge.
It's Jesse.
Was that really Jesse?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Oh, he was so young back then.
Last time we saw him fall off his board.
Hey.
Mauricio.
Nice.
Woo.
Using the whirlwind arms for momentum. Was Alex Charleston there?
No.
I don't think he was.
I don't think so.
So, did you think that like longboarding, this is the direction it was going in, like ramps plus sliding plus rails?
It would have been pretty cool if it stick to that. Like, I would have loved like to see like to go to like an event like downhill disco.
Yeah.
Like mix downhill skateboarding with ramps. That was pretty sick. But over here in Puerto Rico, most of the people that does downhill skateboarding, they don't hit ramps. Like the people that hit ramps is because they street skate.
Right.
So
was that Animal?
Yeah.
With the horns? Yeah. Well, you know why people don't go off of jumps in Puerto Rico? Because they don't want to break their $700 setups.
Oh yeah, everybody over here setups like super expensive.
You got to get the jump ramp setups. Yeah.
That was the last Central Mass. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the last one, ain't it?
Yeah, that was the last one.
That was an emotional evening.
Yeah.
For everyone.
Well, let's hone in on some Jankiel stees from this year. Yeah. So, is this that same one, or is this?
No, that's the first one. I think that's like the second one.
Yeah, dude. Are you still doing stuff like this? Are you still like fiending for some big air?
If the ramp is there, I would try it.
Yeah, who has a ramp?
I would try it. Yeah.
That was sick. Back to Reese.
That was sick.
Back him up.
It's the boneless.
Bro, you got any tips on a good boneless?
Hold hard the board. Just turn.
Do you pop it up into your hand, or are you grabbing it before you?
No, I grab it first. I grab it before I pop. Before it pops.
Oh my god, dude, that was such a quick blunt check. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, look at the recoil here, though.
It just like switched. Look at that.
Oh my god, your back foot like came off the board, hooking up.
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly.
That's so gnarly.
I have the front view of the blunt slide.
Oh yeah, it comes up here.
Yeah.
There we go. What was he doing to fuck up? Oh, he was trying to 540. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, there it looked like totally normal. But you literally blunted over the board.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's sick.
It's moving the board. The board's moving at the same time. I'm like, oh, damn.
Yeah, it's like coming towards them. Fuck.
Oh,
so
man.
what is the longest blunt slide you've done to date? Do you have it?
I haven't
figured out?
measured it, but maybe like I don't know, 10 feet.
It's hard to hold them out, man.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's pretty hard. Yeah, I haven't measured them.
Toe side or heel side blunt? Which feels better?
Maybe heel side.
In case-
Maybe heel side for long, like a long slide, like to keep it, like hold it in. But for a quick one, the toe side.
Yeah, I feel like I can do a toe side blunt 180 like way more consistently than I can do a heel side, but doing the heel side definitely feels better for like trying to hold it out. But
like to hold it out, yeah.
It's a tough trick, man. Like especially if you don't have like the right kicktail with the right leverage over the trucks, it's tough.
Yeah.
And like what I've noticed is like if you have like a long board, like a 37-inch board, at least for me, like it's way harder to balance on the tail because there's so much extra board like pulling it back down.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mr. Dolphin?
I concur.
Oh, he speaks English. Crazy. In case you're listening and not watching, there's a masked dolphin on screen right now. Or not.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit more about pirates. So, what's your involvement with Pirate Downhill?
Well, I'm helping out Hector with the. I made like from the first pirate from 2 years ago. I made the flyer, and I'm helping him promote the event along with Kenneth Barreto, which he managed the Puerto Rico downhill scene Instagram page. So we help, and and also the help of everybody of Puerto Rico, downhill scene. We promote the event.
Very cool.
So yeah,
you guys are definitely doing a good job. I see it everywhere.
So everything that has to do with like the flyer and stuff like that, and recommendations for the event, well, we give it to Hector. We help Hector out.
Very cool. Well,
yeah,
I can say last year that it seemed like the slalom and the downhill race and the skate park jam were like very top tier. How do you feel about the slide jam? Like, do you feel like this year's slide jam is going to be different than the years past, or what do you think?
This year it was heats, a heat format. I believe it was like a 3 heat format. It was a little bit restricted because you can't fall on those heats because you will lose points. So it would be pretty cool to have like a jam, like
right?
Maybe
it's
like
a slide jam.
Yeah, maybe like
the idea,
like a 30-minute heat, and then pick the final top 10 or something like that, and then from there you pick the top 3.
Do you feel like having maybe like a timed heat where it's like a jam session for like 5 or 10 riders for like 20 minutes, and then the next heat another 20 minutes, and the next heat another 20 minutes, and then like pick finalists from each one would work?
You mean by heats of minutes?
Yeah, so say you've got like 10 riders in one heat, and they skate for 20 minutes, just those 10 riders. And then you go on to the next heat. So after about an hour, you've done 50 riders, 20 minutes each.
Maybe, yeah. Or you just throw a big heat, maybe for 30 minutes, and pick top 10. And from there, because they're like the thing about the pirate is that they have like a lot of events, so they can't waste that much time in like in each competition, because After the Slide Jam event, it's a skate park event. So like, this year they had like a lot of events, and that same Saturday, they had the marathon, and they had the kids race, and they had the slalom, then they had the Slide Jam, and they had the park race, the park event. So I believe they do like the 3 heat for the time management. So, like to celebrate like the time of the event. So yeah.
That is a good thing to remember, that it is a contest. It's not just like hey, everyone's here, we're all skating together. Like,
yeah, it's not only the Slide Jam. So I can tell why they do it like, like the 3 heat format, and like by only 1 heat per person. But it would be cool if they do like, like a jam, like a certain amount of, minutes. And it'll be like more relaxed for the riders to lay down any type of tricks. Because in the heat, it's pretty stressful. Like you have to lock in all the tricks.
Yep. And I think I was chatting with Walter.
Yeah.
And he said he thought he was going to get more than 1 heat, I guess, or 1 run. They only did like 1 run per rider last year.
Yeah,
run. It's like, nah, bro, you got to give people more runs than 1. You can't just be like 1 and done,
Yeah.
This isn't a race. I think opening it up to more time to like get in the groove for everybody would be a good thing. And then maybe like not put them all under the scrutiny of the whole hell all at once. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I guess would you say you're someone who thrives under pressure?
To say that I keep it safe at first, and at the end, that's where I get a little bit more crazier.
Get that stock run down so you can go all out. Nice.
So how did you meet up with Hector and become part of the organization?
I heard rumors of the Pirate Downhill was going to go again. So I just threw myself out there and told him, hey, I can do the flyer, and help him out. So it was pretty organic, and he said, yeah, and started helping him out with the event.
Simple as that.
Do you feel like
I already had a flyer, and so I showed it to him, and he liked it. So that was the first Pirate Downhill event.
Oh yeah.
Is this what you're going to university for? You do marketing and all that?
No, I'm a civil engineer.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's building the hills for us to skate.
Yeah.
Do you have a stockpile of ramps that you?
I did ramps. Yeah, I had a kicker. I did a kicker. I had that for a few years, and that's where I practiced my 360s.
Nice.
But the radius of the ramp, it wasn't that good. It was like straight. So it was like a big bump when you go to the ramp. It's like ta-ta.
Oh yeah.
Go up pretty quick. But I was managed to do the 360. Then I saw that ramp. I saw it to Walter. And then to make a new ramp.
Nice.
I did it better with a better curve, but it didn't came out that good. And
tricky.
I have it in my parents' house. Yeah.
If you were going to do a version 3 of the ramp, what would you change?
A little bit more longer. They're pretty short. So
yeah, you got that long wedge in run, and then at the end go with that little kick.
Yeah. Yeah. I did it pretty short because I did it in mind of to fit it in my car.
Yeah.
But yeah, it didn't work out.
Maybe 2 pieces that you can click together.
Yeah.
I did that for my Jetta because I used to build ramps. I love going off ramps on my skateboard, and I didn't have a truck anymore, so the ramp couldn't be that wide, but it had to be long. So the ramp was super like skinny.
Yeah,
it was long. And it just fit. But yeah, it was a little sketch.
Yeah.
You might as well make like a grind rail jump at that point.
Yeah, for real.
Grind rail kicker. It'll work, dude.
Yeah.
Just get a round rail, pole jam, kicker. Boom.
Yeah, kind of like a pole jam. Exponential.
So Pirates has been evolving over the past years. What are you thinking? What are you thinking is going to happen this year, and what are you looking forward to, and what can we expect to see at the event if we've been there, and what can people look forward to if they haven't been there?
Well, I believe like more people, more people from around the world to come participate in the event, to come see it. Also, more spectators of Puerto Rico. Each year it's spreading the word that the event is on again, and they have more sponsors from the island that supports like the event. More people and more riders.
I want to see a pole jam, the slide jam.
Pole jam, yeah.
I want to see a kicker pole jam, bro.
Build it.
Expensive trucks,
dog, or I don't know, like anything, like a rainbow rail, ride-on rail, or like a wave.
Yeah, but nobody here is gonna do that.
Who's got the skills? Who's got the tools?
Skater. Maybe the street skater can do it.
We need to send El Biasto to Pirates. Pay for him to come and build ramps. They'll make some sick shit. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Scott Lembach, if you're watching. Yeah, it was a good event last year. I think with how much time I spent there, it was definitely it was a little bit of a biased view because I was helping organize and like my little event thing I did like the day before the event started, and also I was just like skating all sorts of shit for 2 weeks. So I think if I just went for that, if I just went for Pirates, I feel like I would want to go skate other stuff because it's a very I think it's a very entry level event.
Yeah.
And if you're wanting to go to Puerto Rico as a person who's got a lot of riding under their belt, there's a lot of stuff to explore. But also if you're just a slide jam hero and just want to blow people's minds, you could definitely do it there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not many big events left that give slide jams the platform that Pirates does. Especially currently. I mean, what else is there that's a big slide jam event besides Virtual Slidejam, of course?
I think Pirates is the only one really putting it out there.
Biggest one?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I don't think anything else is saying, "Hey, we're gonna be hosting a slide jam to the whole world and the whole internet." No one else is really doing that right now.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. It has a little bit of everything. The Pirates downhill.
That definitely helps too. It brings together a lot of skaters because you got all the different disciplines, and I didn't even know about all the other
slalom, a marathon. A push marathon? Race. Yeah, a push race. You got the slide. You got skateboarding. You got downhill.
Skate park.
You got luge.
Wow.
Good Chinese food.
Yeah.
Good party.
And then this year, the weekend after, we're gonna have a new event, which is from it's in the town of Vega Baja, which is the Vega Baja Downhill Skateboarding Festival. We're gonna try to do it like something like the Pirate Downhill. That event's gonna have 2 downhill events. Which is gonna have a mini downhill event in a little park, which is pretty entry level downhill for little kids, and and also the big riders. Nice. And then we're gonna have the main downhill course, which is in Murciélago, which that course is pretty gnarly, which goes around 45 miles per hour. and it's also going to have a skateboard event. So yeah.
Oh, cool.
I think you guys are.
That'll be the weekend after. So
Yeah.
you can double up.
Yeah, I know. And then there's another event the weekend after that, which is called Mario.
Yeah, I got that here. We can watch that. I'll show you guys.
Just go live in Puerto Rico for a month, and
I'll be February. It's gonna be lit.
Dang, yeah, that sounds great.
So look at this.
Go Mario.
Look at this hill, bro.
Dude, this looks rad.
But you can't appreciate the steepness of that hill in the video.
Really?
I mean, the fact there's staircase.
It's like this staircase up the hill.
Dang, dude.
It's very steep.
Gnarly. So this is a slide jam.
Yeah. This is like,
and there were only like 6 people doing it because it was too gnarly for anyone else.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we got there and I was like, all right.
I'm showing him how to skate, how the longboard.
Yeah, that was like a year ago. How is he now?
Yeah. No, he's progressed. He's going a little bit faster. He's going much faster. Like right now, next year, in the Guataco, they're gonna make him a suit where he can compete like in the downhill.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, but he's a skater. He's a very good skater, like street skater and bowl skater. But I'm introducing him to the downhill skateboarding scene. So we're helping him out. Yeah.
This looks gnarly. Oh, you got a slalom event too.
Yeah, we had slalom there too. Yeah.
Nice.
Here we go. Yeah, this
there he is.
This trick
there it is.
blew my freaking mind with that shit. What? Yeah, and then it started raining like halfway through.
Yeah, it's very hard to do it there because it's very steep and
right.
Very
You're immediately going like full blast. Like you can just tell. Look how much he's sliding and like how much he's sliding and how slow he's going.
I mean, with a hill that steep, I bet you could do stand-up hendies like no problem.
Yeah,
for real.
But look at this alley you have to like thread the needle between.
Yeah, true. There's not much room.
And it's also like lumpy. The road's like lumpy too, so like it's not very consistent from what I remember.
Really?
Very sketchy.
Yeah, so
but come on, people. If this doesn't sell you.
You know, it'd be really cool is if there was like a kicker to like that rail, so you could try to go like lip slide on it.
No.
Or like,
so is there going to be a crossover of street skating? Any events at Pirates or any of these events like you're talking about?
There'll be a van in the Pirate downhill of the skate park.
Nice. Yeah, because last year Dan Margera came, right?
Yeah, and also the van after, which is in Vega Baja, the first downhill event, which is for beginner entry level downhill skateboarding. It's right next to the skate park.
Oh, nice.
So we have the little course like in front of the skate park. So when we finish that mini downhill event, we just go to the park and do that event.
That's as pure as it gets.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time to break that trick before we run out of time here. We got a fun segment for you. We want to learn one of your tricks. So here's a little segment he's going to play, and you got to try to break it down for us.
Slide jam trick. Break that trick.
Blunt. You called it something. What was it called?
I call it a spacewalk blunt slide.
Spacewalk. I like that.
Yeah, because when you do a manual, when you like wiggle back and forth like this in a manual, it's called a spacewalk.
Okay.
And it kind of looks like you're doing that in the trick.
Yeah. Break that down for us.
Out again. Well, started off like with a blunt slide. Then I usually do like the blunt slides and then coming out with a manual. And then one day, like I felt like, I can do like another blunt slide like between that manual. So I just tried it out, and then I saw, it felt right. So I just kept practicing it. So yeah,
It looks really sick.
and I just
So,
practiced
I think I
it
like
like
the front
heel side
side.
and toe side.
Yeah, I like both. The heel side, I don't know, look really sick. They both look sick.
Well, first you got to carve into the blunt slide. Let it slide for a little bit, for like maybe like a feet or two, and then whip it back without the front trucks touching the pavement, and then you just do the blunt slide again, with putting your pressure in your back tail, and then you just roll with it.
I definitely like the tip of like just practice doing a blunt slide and then ride out manual.
Yeah.
And then eventually
that's
you have the
that's what
control.
that's what I usually do. And then one day I felt like, like halfway of the manual, I'm like, oh, I can do like another, blunt slide. So
And you're doing like toe to heel, or it's kind of like toe to toe, like it's like a toe side manual and toe side.
I've never done like I haven't done that. No, I can practice that. Like
there you go.
From toe to heel. Yeah, that's a new one. I gotta try that out.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know the physics behind that, but geez.
With your skate progression, because you said you just go out, do your progression, done. Yeah. How do you like learn new tricks then? Because it's not in your progression.
But sometimes, like maybe I see videos and maybe I can't do that trick, but I can do it differently. So
okay,
that's happened also. Yeah,
you take like a little inspiration, then use your style
to mix it a little bit,
make it happen.
Yeah.
If you had to like define your style with like a metaphor or like certain words, what would you define it as?
I don't know, man. Clean. Try to keep it clean.
It looks clean.
Yeah. And it looks very difficult too. So making hard stuff look clean is a tricky thing to do. Hat off to you.
I wanna just talk about your entry here while we watch it with you, because it was absolutely mind blowing. So I'm gonna pull it up on the screen here.
Yeah.
All right. So how many of these tricks were like something that you already knew how to do, and like what? Because you can tell this is a very like well thought out part.
Yeah.
That you pieced together here. Like, what was kind of going through your mind when you were making this video and putting it together and selecting the tricks?
I wanted to do like most of the tricks that I know how to do, in the same video. So I had shot this. It took me like 2 months to shoot all these clips, and I just told the person, "Yo, film me. And I'm just gonna go do tricks." So then it just comes out, natural. At least, like, this run, I only did 2 runs. It was only 2 runs.
Nice.
That was
like, yeah, we got it. We're good.
Isn't that the best feeling though when you nail it in less than 5 days?
That's the second run. In that same hill, and it was only two takes.
Nice.
And it's right there.
So when you're like figuring out what trick you're gonna do next, is it kind of based on like where you end your previous trick, or do you kind of think about it like, oh, I want to do this trick at some point, I need to get in position for it. What tricks can I do to like get in position for it? Like, how do you kind of piece it all together?
It depends like in which part of the road I'm at, if I'm in the right side or left side. Well, it depends the type of trick that I'm going to do.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, that's like maybe the main, like what I'm focusing on.
Flowing from one side to the other.
Yeah.
When you were doing your video part, was there certain tricks that you were really, really wanting to get, regardless of them being in a line, just like this is like gonna be like a really high scoring trick that I need to land? Was there anything that you were like really working on?
The one that are like the one shot clips that are not in a line.
Yeah.
Those tricks.
Yeah, there were some certified bangers in there.
Yeah, but
those were like, those were the ones that I had to do like a few tries to get them down.
Nice. Well, you were winning on my score sheet. I don't know what the hell happened with the other judges, man. But how do you feel about that whole process and like were you like really stoked to put this together and like you had the tricks in mind, and then to not win, were you like shit? I would love to hear like your side of it as a rider participating in this last virtual slide jam. You know, you obviously put together a great part, and how do you feel after it all came out?
Well, man, I just feel good, like being in the top 3. Maybe something that I'm lacking on in some of my edits. You know, like they're not like high quality. Like maybe like the cutting process of me doing the edits isn't that top tier. So I gotta work on that. It's not my main like thing of, you know, doing a video and like making a video edit. Most specialized, like maybe editing photos and stuff like that. But video, well, I lack a little bit on that. Yeah.
Well, I think what might be cool is if you kind of like lean into that photo editing part of you. Like if you do like a really sick trick and then it like freeze frames maybe like on you mid slide to make it look like a photo you took or something. I mean, that's super artsy points.
Yeah.
But
no, it's awesome. It's awesome to hear your process of like your first slide jam and even your process with this video part. And I think if you just keep going at it, man, you're gonna crush it. You're definitely a student of the game and very talented. So
thanks.
Yeah. Also, like, I think one thing that I notice from your videos is that like this is like top tier riding for the amount of steepness you have and the style of hills you ride. It's like you can't get any better than this, in my opinion. Like there's not much you could do with the hills to add to it, just because you're shredding them how they want to be shredded. 10,000%. It's like when you've got to go against other riders who are entering their video parts from like North Carolina or like Malibu or some shit. I feel like that automatically adds like an inherent bias in most people's heads, because it's just like, oh, this is a really fast road. It's really gnarly to do a slide going that fast. It's like, that's the weird thing about a video competition worldwide, is like, there are just elements that you can't capture in certain parts of the world, you know?
Yeah.
And you can't just go travel anywhere in the world to go film your part.
Yeah.
Unless you're paid by Red Bull or something, which, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty hard.
Yeah, so what are your future goals? And how old are you?
I'm 30.
30? Ah, nice.
Yeah, 30.
Plenty of time left.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, what do you want to do? Keep making content, or you got any big projects?
Keep making content. I would like to do like a video part. Like you guys said. I surf, just keep surfing, you know, keep doing the sports that I do. Just living life, and, you know, photography, pretty big on that. And keep learning.
Hell yeah. Would you want to see like a national or world slide jam event like we have for downhill?
Oh, that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, from different types of countries, like everybody, you know, like competing and stuff. Yeah, that'll be pretty sick.
Where do you think it should be?
It could be anywhere. The only, like, if it's like the hill with a good like slope and it would have like obstacles, like ramps and stuff, kickers.
Right.
It could be anywhere that meets with that criteria. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, look at SLS. They're literally doing events that have arena.
Yeah.
So, like, as long as it has a hill, like, you could put some kickers on there. I mean, the pavement should probably be a certain quality.
Good amount of speed. Yeah.
Yeah, you could do it anywhere. I mean, I feel like it would have to be like a certain length too.
Yeah.
But I was actually thinking about this today. Like, okay, great idea, Rob. If Red Bull has that kind of money, sick. But think about it. How do we get riders there? Like, I feel like there has to be like a couple steps ahead before that happens. Like, for one, there's got to be like a way for riders to get paid to go to these events. And
we would need like a bunch of like smaller like regional events, and then like top 3 would get paid enough to like cover their airfare to the national event kind of thing, or like Pirates would be a qualifying event type of thing, or like there would be certain standards in place to be like, okay, your event qualifies, whoever gets top 3 will get entry into
like a ranking system.
Yeah. But who's gonna govern that? Don't know.
Yeah, there used to be one in Puerto Rico, like a federation that used to rank like every type of division category.
So, oh, really?
Yeah, but that's not anymore. That's not
even slide jams.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Nice.
I got number 1 ranking like for 2 or 3 years. Here.
Hell yeah.
What's the best thing you've ever won at a slide jam? Whether that be money or prize?
Money. An outlaw. it was an outlaw event. It was $500.
What?
Yeah.
There you go.
In Puerto Rico. Yeah.
In Puerto Rico. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you throw down the back 3 off the kicker to win that?
No, it was no kicker. It was
nice.
It was in Candy Hill, Seattle.
Really? What corner?
Yeah. No, it was the straight.
The straight after the left hairpin.
Yeah.
The super steep one. Wow. Yeah.
The one that you get speed. They're right there, and that's straight.
What was the event? I'm curious. Like,
it was an outlaw event. It was an outlaw slide jam event.
Really? It was just on that straight?
Yeah, it was just on that straight.
Interesting, because that whole road is thick.
Yeah. But I don't remember if it was like a mini downhill race. It was a long time ago. It was like maybe like.
You have to pay to enter.
No, because the thing is, it was a donation of Jose Loco. I don't know if you guys know of him. He's a big part of the downhill community here.
Okay.
So he used to he's like a big person here in the downhill scene. So he used to like he was a few years working like around Europe. So to support the downhill scene, he used to send money over here for events.
Wow.
Events.
What a G.
So he told like to the people of Quebradillas, yo, throw this outlaw and I'll give you this amount of money. And like yeah. So he did like he did like 3 or 4 events like that.
Wow, rad.
Yeah, that's good inspiration for throwing an event, honestly.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad.
Here's some money. Gotta do an outlaw.
Yeah.
That's money for an event.
All right. Let's do the hot takes. I've got them pulled up here.
Let's do it.
John,
I got one. Okay, good. And then I just want to start off with one. Just came out with one off the dome.
Yeah.
Okay. So in this one, it's basically just like first thing that comes to mind. We're just gonna say something, and then you answer it. First thing that pops into your head.
Yeah.
All right. You ready? All right. Start it off, Rob.
Yeah. All right. So for a slide jam, how big of a cash purse would you need to get you to travel outside of Puerto Rico?
Outside of Puerto Rico? Well, it depends where.
Let's say U.S.
US, but it doesn't care. Doesn't care the amount of money.
You gotta pay for your trip, though.
There's a soul
Doesn't
skater.
care. Yeah, it doesn't care the amount of money. I thought it was like the money that I needed to go over there.
Oh
Okay, so
no! I was
3,000,
like,
at least 3,000, because you got to get that paid for somehow.
yeah. I heard 3,000.
Yeah,
Got cover that trip.
yeah, the cover the trip. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Craig.
Here we go. Favorite skate session food?
Food.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe like a rice and a steak.
Okay. Do you listen to music while you skate?
No, I like to hear like the wheels, the board. You know, like I like to hear like my surroundings when I tried it once, like with earphones, but I can't do that.
All right. How about this one? Longboarding or downhill skateboarding?
Downhill skateboarding.
All right. What's the best place to skate?
Free ride or downhill or
Let's say free ride.
Free ride. Like Puerto Rico.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, Puerto Rico.
All right. What's your go-to skate park trick?
360 already grad.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is
360.
your favorite wheel duro?
Right now, 75.8.
Oh yeah, can't go wrong.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Butter.
Do you crumple or roll your toilet paper?
Roll.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of music gets you in the mood to skate?
Maybe like rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
What band?
Can't name a band because I just put Pandora. I just put like like whatever comes out.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Old
I do the
stuff,
same.
new stuff.
Old stuff, mostly old stuff. Yeah.
Old
sick.
stuff.
Maybe some Iron Maiden.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
All right. What's the kookiest trend in longboarding?
Toe drags.
Toe drags.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Monkey toes.
Um,
Clean up your tricks, people. Come on.
if you wanted to show someone, and like, if you wanted to show someone a trick, and like blow their mind and get them super hyped on downhill, what would you do?
Show them. What do you mean? Like show them a trick?
Yeah, like something to show them what's up with it.
Like, this is cool. Watch this.
Just do a 360 slide.
Hell yeah.
Full rotation. Yeah.
All right. Is longboarding a sport, a lifestyle, or an art to you?
Sport.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for all you do, Jankiel.
Yeah.
Keep shredding. We can't wait to see ripping it at Pirates this year. And yeah, we hope to see you in the States soon, man. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, man, I want to go over there. Yeah.
Yeah, let us know, man. And depending on where you go, like if you're on the East Coast, you have a place to crash in Virginia. And if you go out west, there people would love to put you up like Donnie Williams in Malibu.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. If you can get a squad together for sliders, I'm sure we can make the trip cheap for you. Got a great community up here.
Yeah, it'll be good. I want to plan like this year to go over there. Like not this year, next year. To compete in a Slidejam event. So I'm gonna check if I'll be paying attention to the dates and stuff one day.
Maybe we'll get a virtual Slidejam in real life event happening then.
Yeah. That'd be rad.
That would be
with
cool
a $3,000 cash prize.
Yeah, at least.
At least.
Yeah.
That's just for first. Or that's just for third.
Yeah.
Or maybe
thanks for letting us into your process. I really hope that we have more competitive slide jams for you to compete in, because you're definitely an awesome competitor, and want to see more of that, and want to push you to do new tricks, not just your progression.
Yeah.
You know, your progression is sick to watch.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, we gotta keep the new tricks coming, and whatever lights your fire to get that done, we'll help make it happen.
Let's see that early grab 540. Just one more 180. You got it.
Need a bigger jump ramp.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's been done yet.
The one that Kurt filmed me, that's what you're talking about?
540.
The
He's asking
540?
for a 540 early grab.
I want to see a 540. No, like off
540.
the kicker.
Oh, damn, yeah. That's pretty hard.
You're there.
I feel like you could definitely do it if there was like a landing. If it wasn't too flat, I think you got it.
Yeah. No, but
I think you have to do switch.
What? Switch?
Start switch.
Yeah.
Switch front, 540. There you go.
540 boneless.
Ooh,
No, that's pretty hard. Yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
Build a ramp that can do it, then you bring it to the event.
Yeah.
You
All right,
dial it
man.
in. You're a civil engineer.
Thanks for coming out, and thanks for getting on the wrap with us today. Thanks for sliding.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Glad to be on.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah. Thanks. See ya. Yeah.